Joe, welcome. A little bit of a late stream tonight. I got home at like normal stream time from work. So yeah, had to eat some supper real quick and Tuesday was a little weird. What did I do Tuesday? We had appointments and stuff that we had to go to on Tuesday. So we didn't get back until like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, which would have been like 2 hours after the stream would have started normally. And then I had raids immediately after. I guess I could have started it up, but I was already 2 hours late, and I'm just like, and I passed it up. But no, I'm gonna try to. I don't know what the schedule's gonna be going forward, just because I just got a new job. Brother-in-law said, "Hey, let's do that. Let's do that. There we go." So my brother-in-law let me know on Monday he had a gig for me. He is kind of the area manager for a bunch of car washes in kind of like a 50-mile radius. And so he's like, "Hey, Mao, do you want to work as a shift lead for one of my stores?" I'm like, "Sure, why not? I've done management experience. How hard could work in a car wash be? Turns out not very hard." Um, and yeah, so I started today. Basically, I told him on Wednesday that I accepted the job, and then Thursday got all the paperwork done and started this morning. So yeah, good fun. Apparently, he told none of the managers and only told one old guy who's not a manager. So I walk in and the old guy's like, "Oh, hey, I knew someone was coming today." Blah 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 blah. Talking me up or whatever. And the manager looks at me and goes, "Who the hell are you?" So, yeah, that was good fun. But so I wasn't even in their computer system or anything. I only got I finally got to clock in / clock out at like you would think he would tell the managers, right? But he talks to this old guy a lot, but does not talk to his managers for some reason. And I get it. He has never been in kind of this position before. Like, this is the first time he's ever been in kind of this sort of like big over multiple stores, got a lot of stuff to manage. So he's in and out of like 2 or 3 different stores in like a 50-mile radius. So he probably just forgot if he was really busy. And it sounds like he's been busy just hiring people. I guess the turnover rate's pretty high. So I think they said they have hired like 4 new people in the last like 2 weeks or something. So, um, so yeah, he probably just spaced it. Which, with how busy he's been, I don't blame him, especially this time of year with Christmas and everything coming. No, high turnover is never a good sign. That is true. Um, but this is very similar, job wise and pay wise. It's very similar to like a fast food pay for regular people. It's just a car wash, right? So it's like, and the job responsibilities are super simple. Um, so I get it. And you're on your feet all day long. So that's also, I think, probably a big contributor to it. But yeah, I mean, it's something, right? I'm not making buku dollars going crazy or anything, but it is something. It'll get me. So the thing is, I signed a non-compete which lasts for 6 months, 3 more months basically. And at that point, I can go work for other shipping industries like FedEx or Post Office or DHL or whatever. Um, and so in March, basically, I have the opportunity, if I want, to look for like another shipping job. And it really just depends because like a lot of those shipping jobs, you're not guaranteed, especially kind of in the springtime, to get overtime at all. Um, so it might just be I'm just working 40 hours at $20, or whatever it is for working deliveries or whatever. Whereas this other place, working for my brother-in-law, I am making $16 an hour, but I have the opportunity to pick up extra shifts. So I could theoretically get more hours than I could work in a postal gig. So But granted, more hours is more work. So it's not like I'm making. I could make more money, but it's still at a lower rate than if I worked like a postal gig or something. But I don't know. We'll see. If I find out I really like the job, then maybe we'll stick with it. I'm hoping. What I'm hoping is something that's kind of non-programming. Just because whenever I like, that's the thing. Is like I started modding, working a non-programming gig, and I found out through programming, for work, that I can't mod and program at the same time for work. It just drains me too much faster. So I think working a non-programming gig is going to be kind of nice. Hopefully, we'll get the motivation to do more modding stuff. We'll see. I've already felt some of the motivation come back. I just haven't taken the initiative to actually start a new project. But I do have some ideas that I like to. I've written down some ideas, I should say. Actually, I don't think I have this set up to my. I don't. So, modding ideas. We're gonna take a quick sidebar from this real quick. Paint.net. There we go. My favorite paint application. Don't ask me why. Probably because I've been using it for so many years. All right, so modding idea. Um, Having played with Thurgy, and then also I saw an interesting video on. It just popped up in my YouTube feed. It's a new mod that's like Thaumcrafty, basically. What's it called? Etherology, I believe, is the mod. It just kind of released. But it's kind of like a Thaumcraft type mod where it has like Thaumcraft aspects and stuff. And I was looking at their code, and their code's actually really easy to read. So it's someone who's not like crazy. They probably don't do it for a living, but like they're doing it for a hobby like the rest of us. So the code's actually really easy to read for this mod. And I was looking at their code for like all their aspects and stuff, and they're just using like a JSON file basically and assigning aspects manually. The way Thaumcraft did it, if I remember correctly, they actually had, and I think there's a couple other mods that do something similar as well. But what they used to do, and what some of these mods do, is they have a generator that runs on initial launch of a server or of a world, and this generator does take a little bit of extra time to run through all the different items, but it then assigns values to everything based on whatever the algorithm is. This guy, the way he's doing it, and this is kind of the way I did it with dust, with making all the different colored dusts, where I just assigned them via code, but this guy's actually using a JSON file to assign everything, and it looks pretty reasonably easy. Basically they're reading it kind of like a recipe would be. So it's really not all that bad to write up and then modify, right? If servers want to modify things, it makes it really easy for servers to modify and balance things how they see it. Whereas like with the algorithm, you can't really modify those things, unfortunately. So yeah, it definitely is probably the best of both worlds option. You're not really running an extra generator, so it's not eating resources. But at the same time, you're able to modify it and modify balance of things as well, which is kind of cool. The downside being, what would the downside be? The downside would be you have to then write in everything for every different mod you want to add compat for, which is always the downside because it's like, yeah, no, that's fair. That would ideally be the best, yeah. But yeah, that's the thing is like with Thaumcraft, because it did the generator thing, every item or nearly every item had some sort of value to it. Whereas with this mod, Minecraft, its own mod, I think are the only two that are in the file normally. If I look at this, mods to try, Etherology. Let me look at this real quick. Nope, that's the wrong one I picked up. I bookmarked all these. Yeah, here we go. So I'm going to post this in chat real quick if you're curious. But yeah, this is the Git link for it. So in the aspects directory, there's Etherology and Vanilla. So they've mapped them out for basically two mods. So if they want to add compat for anything, or if a pack wants to add compat for anything, they have to go in and add this all themselves. The way it does is it takes the item that you're looking at, finds it in the list, which is very similar to how like a recipe works. And this is actually a very quick way to do it. And then yeah, so basically they it finds it, mod name, item name. Sometimes it parents other items, which is kind of a cool system too, because then it's you don't have to copy. You don't have to assign everything a value. You just say, oh, it's the same thing as regular wood or whatever. You can also do a parent plus additional parameters. Yeah, so like peach leaves in etherology, for example, has a parent of oak leaves, but it has an additional aspect as well. So there is some pretty cool stuff you can do with this, which I think is pretty nifty. Um, but yeah, so it is the downside being you have to kind of assign everything on your own, which is a lot of work. But it is what it is. I think honestly, if I go that route, that's kind of the route I will take. Speaking of which, so the idea that I came up with is I still want to have. I don't know. I like the aspect system, but what do you base aspects off of, right? I don't know. That's the good question. So, if I still want to go with like the coloring option, like the kind of the dust, how we have different colors, I guess I should go back. I just searched Google for dust mod. My mod didn't come up first. The hell? Oh, this is the older version. Holy, these screenshots are old. Actually newer than what they should be. Oh yeah, because I ported dust to 118. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot. God damn, 118 was a weird version for dust, which is now affects scrolls and pedestals at the same time. Shoot, I don't have any images for 112. All right, well, basically in 112, dust pedestals, the whole kit and caboodle. Um, the way I did it is I had RGB, yellow, orange, purple, black, and white was the color options, and I kind of still want to do something like that. I really need to get a better option for like graphing here. Let's do. Is there a triangle? I want a triangle. How do I get triangle? Rectangle, triangle. All right. So we're gonna draw a triangle here, and then can I just do this? Is my handwriting red, green, blue? So I had red, green, blue, basically, right? So that's like your basic colors. And then from there, if I grab line tool here, and then we draw a couple lines here. So this is color mixing. And then we have, so red and green makes orange, right? Orange. Yeah, orange, purple, and yellow. So this is the old colors I used to go with, which was 6 plus white and black. So we had white, black, and then the 6 base colors effectively is what it was. So in dust, we went to kind of the same thing, RGB, but then we have 3 different values assigned to R, 3 different for G, 3 different for B, and then we kind of mix them from there. So we get like 64 different options, which is a lot of stuff to keep track of. But I don't know if I want to go to quite that far. Also, with my new aspect design thing, I want to assign different like what they mean, right? Because like Thaumcraft uses like terra and water and fire and energy and what have you. So my idea is potentially we could do like lava, water, and green is that earth? Earth in my diagram? Yeah, Earth. And then I took the approach of like, if you've ever played the alchemy game, there's this alchemy game out there where you like mix different elements together and they like poop out some new element. So I kind of took inspiration from that. So like lava and earth, that kind of makes um I'm calling it energy. Why am I calling lava and earth energy? I'm calling it pressure. So like basically I'm taking like heat and earth. I'm thinking pressure, heat underground. This is how kind of diamonds form, right? Is you have lots of pressure underground and lots of heat. So I'm assigning this pressure basically, which is I'm calling pressure like potential energy. Maybe this is silly, um, but I'm calling this potential energy basically. And then yellow is like plant, I think, because like water and earth, I think plant made sense. And then purple, I'm assigning air basically, because water and lava make steam, I guess. We'll call this air. And obviously, we could not call this air. We could, we could make funny names or something that represent everything, right? Well, then I started thinking, okay, so now let's make more lines here, right? Um, So then if we make more lines, so we have lines coming out of everything here. So we have a line coming out of like here, and then a line coming out of like here. So we're basically mixing all these different colors. I don't know what colors these would be. I would probably have to go like look up like what kind of the color mixing bits would be. But now we have 6 more options, and so I just kind of mixed and mixed and mixed basically. And I have this pretty little array. I wish I could show you guys my drawing design, but it looks kind of like a flower. And I've got about 50 different options. So I've mixed this multiple different ways. How all did I mix this? So I mixed it triangle, the dark lines. So we have 6. Then these dotted lines for 12. And then from there, I did something silly where I went like here and here and mixed these two. And then I mixed like these two. And then I mixed these two. So on and so forth, right? So I'm mixing all these together. So I'm not mixing lava, but I'm mixing like whatever this would be and whatever this would be. So I've mixed all these. And you can kind of see how this flower pattern is starting to come out, right? So I've mixed all these together. Then I did something silly where I mixed these 3 together. Oops. So now we're mixing all this crap together here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I've mixed it in all these silly different ways. And then after I mixed it that way, then I mixed this and this. So now we have like this here and this here. And as you can see, this kind of has made a little bit of a flower design, which looks kind of pretty. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so that's kind of the idea that I've gone with is I've just kind of mixed all these different colors together in different ways. And somehow I made it so that like under plant, somehow this is creature. And then off a creature comes brain or thought. And then over here we have like the ice and the stasis and the void aspects of things. Up here we have like enchanting and potions and tools and armor type stuff. And then on this side we have like refinements, gems, cutting, teleportation, flight is kind of down here. So it just a big old array of aspects and stuff that I thought we could do for a fun little mod at some point. So I don't know. I've always had like different magic mods ideas that I'd like to implement, and oh, could be fun. But yeah, I just have ideas floating right now. Nothing motivating me to actually do anything with it, but no, it's not yet. So we'll see how work plays out, and yeah, we might see some mods in the future. Who knows? Uh, let's see here. Doing stuff today. I'm getting into Industrial Foregoing in the episodes. It looks like this hasn't broken yet, which is pretty surprising considering we have a fair bit of rubber out of here, which is nice. I guess so. Basically, if you look in JEI, maybe there we go. So yeah, interesting. You look through all the different logs. Basically, strip dark oak, basically, and acacia give you 4 millibuckets per work. So does mangrove as well. Actually, is mangrove better? No, mangrove is the same. So these 3 woods basically give you the max or the best millibuckets per energy, effectively. And then it's tripled when it's powered. So I've powered these, so now I'm getting like 12 millibuckets per work, which is, whatever this is, 500 FE. Fair. And yeah, I do need to make an energy cube because I did yoink my energy cube from right there. No, right there. There we go. But yeah, so we are doing some plastic stuff, it's fun time. Like I said, I don't actually. Maybe this has replaced. I have a placer block under here, so maybe it has replaced itself. But yeah, we're making plastic, and then I just have to smelt this, right? Yeah. Oh, and I love our smelter. In, zoom, out. I love it. So good. So good. All right, so I was looking at the range upgrades of this stupid mod. Range upgrades. Oh, nice. Tier 4. But yeah, make these freaking range upgrades or whatever they are. Yes, so Kirijo, this has changed a few times. I don't know when the last time you played with it. Last time I played with this made the liquid, then this made like little bits of rubber, and then you had to combine the rubber and then smelt the rubber and then make plastic with the rubber. Now it's been super simplified where this gets the liquid, this processes it into dry rubber, which I think used to take a few more steps, if I remember correctly, before. And then this you just straight up smelt into plastic, which is way different. So yeah, I'm used to the bits as well. So yeah, this has changed just a tiny bit. I think it's just more user friendly that way. I don't know if I'm a fan or not. I honestly didn't have any issue with the old way. Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, I honestly didn't have any issue with the old way. But it is what it is, I guess. I ain't complaining. And I think this will straight up break the block at some point. I know it's technically less efficient if it does go all the way. But I'm honestly not worried too much with efficiency here. As long as it's running, it's fine. So, and I don't think I need a huge amount of plastic. Fudge. I don't think I need a huge amount of plastic for any reason. Like most of these things only take like 2 plastic. Is there really anything else that plastic's good for? Used to be you could make like roadblocks with it or something, but yeah, it will work through all the way through the block. It's way less efficient when it's stripped, I believe. And so a lot of people were taking pedestals and they were like, "Oh, are roadblocks from IE?" I could have swore the Industrial had their own blocks at some point. Maybe this was back in the MFR days. Maybe I'm getting the versions confused at this point. Ah, shoot, their server restarts in 5 minutes. But yeah, as you can tell, like there's not a huge amount of uses for plastic. Oh, Pumatacraft. Okay. Oh yeah, the conveyor belts. Okay. I guess that's some uses. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, all the machines take like what 2 to 4, so it's not. It's not super. I feel like in older versions you used up more of it somehow, and I don't remember how. Machine settings copier. That's handy. Mob. Yeah, the mob catchers are if you have the gas tier. Yeah. Soul pipe. Okay. We'll be using some of those later, I'm sure. Interesting. So it's not in the current version for whatever reason. See, the thing is actually, it might be MFR that added them because I think if I remember correctly, back when I made Dust in 112, I added something very similar, except it went up to like speed 4, which I think I clocked it at like 200 blocks a second or something. It went a little fast at max speed, but and that was back when you could like tear your body from the server and then you just be like running around like insanely, and yeah, everyone just thinks you're like standing still or something, so you like desync from the server. Basically, it was good times back then. But oh look, we can make a straw. Okay, yeah, so the I feel like the plastic use is significantly reduced because they don't have the roadblocks anymore, which is a little sad, but I mean, it is what it is. Why doesn't this take plastic? Come on. AFK minute. All right. Oh, modern industrialization. Okay. All right. Oh, right. We need to check up on a pink slime situation. Launch. Oopsie. So in our episode, we made a pink slime generator as well. So we're using the restrictions attractor whenever the pigs will spawn. Ooh, this is dangerous to be up here. They're supposed to get pushed at some point. Come on, dude. How are you not close enough to get pushed? I'm close enough to get pushed. The fuck? Dude. How are you resisting? How are you resisting the pull? The attraction. The fact that even I can't resist the attraction. The hell? Oh, it's only in one line. I see. I see. I see. Okay, so I need to make a buttload of these things. Okay. Well then. A tractor. Alright, server's gonna restart here shortly. We'll wait for it to kick us. I do need slime ball, so that might be the next thing I make in our system here. Oh, I need blackstone. Okay. Oh, right. This is what I made earlier. Ah. All right. Server's down. It'll be down for 5-ish minutes or so, but we'll be back shortly. I'm trying to think. I think I'm gonna go grab a quick hot tea or something because I was out in the cold all day. Not all day, I guess, but a fair bit of the day I was out in the cold. So I'm gonna go grab a warm drink, and then we'll be back in 5 minutes or so. Alrighty, we be back. Oh, man, I got up to go to the kitchen real quick, and holy, I forgot. I haven't been on my feet all day for like, it's been probably 6 years since I've been on my feet all day for work. No, actually longer than that, because I've been a manager before then, so maybe 10 years ago was the last time I actually had to stand on my feet all day for work. And holy, do I feel it now. I got up to walk to the kitchen and it's just like, oh, I feel like an old man, and I'm not even that old. I mean, I'm 30, which means I'm fairly old, but realistically, not that old. But holy man, my feet, they be hurting. But that's what I get for not standing around for the last 10 years or so. No, I got like shoe inserts, and I did not wear them today, and that was a very bad decision on my part because that would have helped a lot, I think. All right. Oh yeah, I'm needing slime balls, so we're gonna make a reformation for slime. Slime. Okay. Oop. Actually, why am I making a reformation for slime? And we can just craft the slime balls themselves. Hold on. Hold on. That's silly. Why did I reform slime? I have all the slime I need. Okay. What was I making? I was making something with pistons, right? What needs pistons that I was making? Sticky piston. It needs sticky piston. What needs a sticky piston? Oh, right, the attractor. Okay. Ooh, how many of those do we need? Alright, maybe I don't need so many launch amplify. So I'm gonna need... Ooh. A minimum... So I need probably... 1, 2, 3... So I need 6, maybe 8 of them. 8. Yikes. Okay, well, we have a solution to this problem. Sort of. How much acacia wood do we have already? Hey, look at that. We have a bunch. Sweet. Planks for days. Okay, back to here. Don't need 10, but we got 10 now. Oh, no, I need that. Nope, I need to craft that. There we go. All right, so now we can make, was it 8? And I need stick. And I need cobble. All right. No. Did that pig just push me down here? Son of a gun. Hey, Tom, welcome. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about this. Pigs are on this level. I don't know how this will work. But hopefully that forces the pigs to align. Oh, God. Well, that's definitely working. Get me out of there. Ooh. Okay, so the attraction is maybe too strong. Oh, he made it out anyway. Ooh, actually, I don't need this here. Nor do I need this here. Aw. Oh man, that attraction is strong. Oh, I'm too far away for the piggies now? Sad. Spawn, my piggies. Spawn. I need thy fluids. Oh yeah, the spawner gets in the way too. Shit. You can resist, but you can't help it. Goodbye. Alright. Let's go see what we're collecting for pink slime down here. Hey, look at that! We have a whole bunch of pink slime. Sweet. Can I bucket this out? No, I cannot. Maybe I can. I have a feeling that only lets me take liquid meat out with a bucket. Kind of sad. Ah, okay, cool. That's pretty nifty. What else? I guess I could grab a node. Really? Alright, out of iron again? Yeah, we'll take... I mean, theoretically, I didn't need 2 nodes, I guess. Drawer... I want a fluid drawer. Fluid drawer. It says it doesn't have anything in there, but it sure looks like it. Empty 32 buckets. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Alright, let's go grab our pink slimies. Actually, no, this is the... I can't pull out item. I can't pull fluids from there. I think I can pull fluids or mirror. This will be fine. Okay. So I'm going to put a node here. Pinky slime. Throw that in there. I guess that is the insert one. This is the extract. Perfect. Get our pink slime now. Alright, what do I need pink slime for again? Something. I don't remember. Oh, for this thing. Okay, for the advanced machine frames. Oh, that's a bit of a icky. Icky. I do need latex directly for this though. Dang it. Okay. Alright. Got our bricks, our plastic, our pity machine. Advanced. Pink slime. Alright. Is that really the only thing I need pink slime for? Oh yeah, but I need a bunch of these advanced ones, don't I? Ooh, a lot of diamonds for that. Yay! 4, 3, 4, 11. Damn! 11 and 8 more? 19? Not to mention, can I even get echo shards? Infusion. Blue laser lens. Deep dark specifically. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. The blue laser might be a good way to try it. No, that's a pain. Not going to do that. Ah, the possessed warden. I think Sky Nike is using occultism mobs to summon certain specific drops. I think that's what they're doing. That might be a decent way to do that as well. Make a spawner out of a mob. Skulk comb block. Oh, okay. So this is how you're doing it. Is you're doing that for? Okay, that's cool. Nice. Skulk comb. Skulk B. Skulk with a digger and a skulk B. Oh, makes a skulk B. 30% chance. Okay, so digger. Oh, that's actually not bad, right? Because that's like a basic B if you find the stone hive. So that's just a digger with freaking skulk, and it makes that's kind of cracked actually. I'm not gonna lie. Productive bees. I have not touched a bee mod since forestry bees back in 1.16. No, 1.14, 1.12 for sure. 1.14 maybe. Maybe it was 1.16 was the last time I did it. Um, I mean, to be fair, I don't need like a crazy amount of these shards, right? Like, I just need a few. And I do have some echo shards, I believe. Yeah, I do have some echo shards. Oh, those are literally the only echo shards I have. Haha! Joke's on me. But yeah, I think the thing is like this is probably the one thing to do with them is to get more that way. I just oh, okay, it requires at least a certain percentage of these aspects to do infusion. Okay, not too bad. So that might be something we look at for getting more of these, if not just looting more of the looter chests in the deep dark. Okay. Darkness. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. I did not expect work to tire me out as much as it did. I am just sitting over here yawning like crazy. Holy mackerel. All right, well. Pink slime makes a machine thing. Get rid of that. Don't really need the latex of the flute extractor or the LPU. Mob slaughter factory, we're getting what we need from that. Dissolution chamber. Oh yeah, this is for all the upgrades and stuff. Okay, that should be not horrible to make. Says no one ever. I might. Ooh. Where is all of these going? Dang. I might take a stack of this. Might manually input it into the. Oops. Actually, hold on. Diamond is the top of the second row. Okay. Because I can convert emeralds directly into diamonds, I'm just going to do it that way. That way I have a little stack on hand. Boom. Yeah, there it is. It's working nicely. Oh my god. All right. Should have diamonds aplenty. At least for a little while. What? Do I seriously have none? Huh. No, I have none. All right, there we go. 70 with an Eterna is post Ender Dragon and Warden. Oh, okay. Never mind. Fuck that. I haven't used Apotheosis in a long time. Actually, even pre 116, which is when it got really popular with pedestals, because you could, with pedestals in the XP Anvil, you could actually bypass Apotheosis's like super OP leveling of certain enchantments. So people were able to get like fortune up to like I think past level 128, I want to say. Fortune will straight up break Minecraft when you break like a lapis block. How's it going, Tom? Doing pretty good, Tom. I recently, brother-in-law gave me a proposal for a job on Monday, and I got back to him on Wednesday with a yes. So I have a job. Got paperwork done yesterday, and then today I started. So today was my first day. Worked an 8-hour shift. Got kind of your standard 9 to 5. It's not a 9 to 5 job per se. It just happened to be I had me coming at 9. So I came in at 9. They didn't have me in the computer system yet because I had just signed up the day before. So I kind of, because it's my brother-in-law, it's because it's my brother-in-law that got me the job. He's kind of the area coach for like 2 or 3 different centers in kind of a 50-mile radius. So it kind of fast-tracked me. Usually he'd do like an interview and a walkthrough of the building, blah, 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 blah. I didn't get any of that crap. He just like signed me up, told me to come in. I came in. Didn't tell anyone I was coming in except for like one old guy who wasn't even a manager, so that was fun. And because I'm not in the computer system, I can't do any other training stuff online. So I just kind of got the walkthrough, shadow people all day type thing. So yeah, that was good fun. So I get hopefully all the boring stuff I'll get tomorrow. I'll just, sit there and watch videos all day or whatever it is for the training. But yeah, it's actually going pretty good. So new job is not horrible. It doesn't pay super great, but it's better than nothing. So I still have about a month and a half, maybe 2 months worth of living expenses. So having a job, at least some job of some sort, should help keep those living expenses fairly decent still. This job should pay for my base living expense every month, and maybe a little bit extra, but not a whole lot. And actually, the thing my brother-in-law didn't tell me, so it's a car wash, which he did tell me that, to be fair. But one of the things he didn't tell me is if you get people to sign up for the club membership, you get $2 per, which is a nice little incentive. But if you get people to get you a 5-star Google review, you get $5. And it's like, well, shit, I can just sell these Google reviews to everyone who's willing to give me one, and I can just make bank. But I haven't done that yet because, like I said, today's my first day, so kind of shadowing people, trying to figure out how everything works. But no, it's a really simple job, which is nice. So, I mean, it's a car wash, right? How much really goes on? You're just basically checking the car wash, making sure no one runs into each other because it's an automated wash. Has a belt system, so the belt pulls the cars through. But some people are idiots, or a lot of people actually are idiots, and they like to drive on the belt, which is nutty no. And so you have to kind of police the going-ons of the car wash a bit. And then obviously there's checks, check to make sure things are working right. Make sure dust and stuff doesn't accumulate on the wash brushes and whatnot. They have vacuums on site as well. So some of it's like emptying the vacuums out. There's a lot of like auditing checks type thing where make sure your water pressure's up, make sure the heat in the water's up, just things like that. So honestly, it's a super simple job. But yeah, it should be fun. A lot of people there are pretty laid back, so it was a pretty fun day. So yeah, doing pretty good, which is nice. But the only thing to come out of today is my feet are extremely sore. I did not wear. I have like some orthopedic inserts. I did not wear them today because I couldn't find what shoes they were in. Because I had to swap them out to the new shoes because I have to wear like non-slick soles. Because we're working a car wash, it's wet, right, on concrete floor. So non-slick soles kind of the way they go. And I couldn't find my inserts, so I went without, and that was a mistake and a half. Because I'm definitely feeling it now. Just even sitting here with my feet off the ground, like my feet are like hurting. So I'm probably gonna take some Tylenol tonight when I go to bed, and hope that when I wake up in the morning and have to go back to work that they're not hurting as much anymore. But we'll see. But yeah, so not all bad. I needed this for something. Making upgrades and stuff, right? Yeah. Ooh, man. Wait, what? Oh, interesting. Piglich heart. Piglich. What the hell's a piglich? The piglich is a boss added by all the Modium from the other. Okay. Dimension. Gotcha. He has 1,000 hearts and currently has no attacks. But trust me, when he does, they will be devastating. Okay. When killed, he'll drop his heart, which will be needed for alloys in all the mod star. Look into ways of farming them, like with hostile neural network or NRIO. Nice. Interesting. Cool, cool, cool. So, like a better warden, basically. Kind of cool. Well, eventually, maybe. Very cool. All right. All right. I was looking up all the different uses for this. The lenses, which is latex. Okay. Part of me's looking at here going, I should redirect some of my latex to not just go into the processor. Because, yeah, for this to fill up the whole thing, it's going to take a little while. Oh, but I can put other blocks in there. You know what? Boom, there we go. Now we have a tank that should hopefully be getting fluids. There we go. Little honey fluid. Man, that is such a small amount coming in. Holy. Alright. Put those away. Don't remember what that was for. All the different upgrades. Right. Ooh, infinity drill. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, God. Range tier 12. Okay, that's not horribly expensive, at least. Infinity nuke. Oh, man. I forgot when these were added. So overpowered. But very much like the Terror Shatter in a lot of ways as well. Ether gas. That's from the Wither, I think. Yeah, over Wither. Damn, that's crazy. I've seen that one done a lot. I have not done that myself. Not the Wither wrangling, not the... Yeah, that's interesting for sure. Oh, man. I closed my eyes for a moment and I about fell asleep. Fuck. Oh, my gosh. All right. Let's see here. Oh, you know what we're missing? I don't have any of that. Why don't I have any of this? Okay, that seems to be why. Ooh. Ooh. Even though the weight is 1, which is super low, might still be worth. How do I get this? Can I just... Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, that's super simple, too. Nice. So gravel with lava on 2 sides. Luckily, I still have 2 buckets left. The fun part is I don't... No, I still do use ores, right? No, ores are over here. Okay, yeah, we're still using different ores here. Um... And extracting on the list. Okay, so... I guess the question is do we set up another ore laser, or do I use the main one? I guess let's look at netherrack in the ore laser and see what the different weights are. So gold's 500, that's 1, this is 3,000. If I look at the lens of the miner normally, we have, what, 3,000 was the best one for quartz. Oh, copper's even better than that, holy. Hmm. Yeah, the 16 fluid extractor is fully upgraded. I could do that for the plastic. Like, I know a lot of people do, but I'm not needing the super crazy efficiency because we're not in. So, Kirajo and I discussed this earlier, but basically, the current version of I keep wanting to say MFR, but Industrial Foregoing, you don't have like the bits of rubber that make rubber balls, and then you smelt that to get the rubber. Like they took all that faff out, and it's literally rubber goes into machine poops out raw rubber basically, and raw rubber gets smelted into rubber or plastic, I should say. So it's like it's super simplified, and it's just like, I mean, yeah, I'm not producing a crazy amount, but by the time stream's over, we'll have plenty of it. And I really don't need all that much, at least not currently, I don't think. So I'm not crazy worried about it. And when we do kind of get done with doing industrial foregoing in our little YouTube series, I'll probably make like a big old array. We'll kind of throw this into its own little area type thing, just so we have it on. I don't know if I want to display it or if we just want to hide it in the back, because I mean we can, but yeah, but yeah. Um, yeah, people doing the big arrays. Well, that was the big thing too. Is like in 116 and 119, a lot of people would use pedestals to get rid of the strip logs because you could filter it, which was kind of cool too. That way you could keep your efficiency up really high. But yeah, no, this is like uber not efficient. Just needed something set up for the video at the time, and need to go out afterwards. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. All right. Oh man, I'm thinking. Oh, I forgot I had a tea. I did not brew that long enough. I took a green tea to work this morning, and I did what's called grandpa style, where you just throw the tea leaves in your mug, and you add water to it throughout the day as you drink it down. I did that all day, and when I got home, and then over our break, I put boiling water in with those leaves, hoping to kind of get the last of the leaf juice out. And I did not get any leaf juice out of that. That was pretty sad. And I boiled the water too. Usually with green tea, you don't want to boil it because it like really pulls all the flavors, if you will, out. But once they've been spent, yeah, you can kind of boil the crap out of it, and very little will happen. And it's kind of what I did, and it still kind of tastes like water, just hot water, which is fine. But yeah. Oh, that actually helps a lot. All right. We are making netherrack, and I'm trying to decide if I want to make a new ore laser, and I think we will. So this is the world importer. World block importer. No! I just grabbed it without thinking. Fuck! I didn't want to hoe. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Ugh. Oh, hey, look at that. We have a whole stack. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. That's the most diamonds I've had in this entire series. Like, no lie. I don't think I've ever had that many diamonds in this series. Okay, we're gonna go put another stack in the diamond maker because that was a nice feeling just now. Not that that feeling will last very long, but I mean you're right. I sure can, and I probably should because it's a bit of a waste. I will actually get the full amount out of this, right? Because it's completely repaired. You think so? Cool. That is something I've been tempted to. Actually, because we don't have cyclic, there's no repair. There's no automated repair stuff, it looks like. That's a bit sad. Yeah, we did get everything back, which is nice. Words are failing me. Yeah, the one thing that people liked with pedestals is the ability to repair it with the XP anvil back in, what was that, 116? So the fact we don't have cyclic for that kind of sucks, but I get why, because we have these dungeons with the spawners that give the custom loot, and that's been one of my favorite things to do. It's just to, like, repair the armor that you get from the mob drops and then salvage them, but no, that's not gonna happen anytime soon, I don't think. This is pretty much cleaned out at this point. Boom, 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 boom. What? Oh, a tractor. Being attracted. Okay, we're gonna live. All right, I need. We have that. No, we don't have that. Now we have that. Logic cable. I need more. Perfect. Quest complete? What do you mean quest complete? I've had this quest done for a while, I swear. Maybe I just unlocked some other stuff. And then it, like, unlocked it fully. Item IO. Okay. What am I looking for? Placer. Make another auto placer. Boom. There we go. I'll need a node, right? There we go. What was this? Insert. Just insert white with a tag. Okay. Not bad. Or laser. Or laser. So what I'm thinking is I put this under the placer so it fills it automatically for me. Then I just gotta get, okay, so I gotta get another laser. No, this is the reconstructor. And then lens. Ooh. Lens of cola. Okay, so I want one of these. Thank you. And one of these. Thank you. Oh, I mean, that's true. Like, put mending on it and then take it back off, and you're done with it. I mean, that's true. I could do that. That's just a lot. That's just so much more work. I don't want to be bothered. Holy brain no work. I was actually like super anxious this morning, or I guess last night. So I did a bad thing. I mean, not super bad. There's a way to add XP to a mending item without player interaction. There should be. I think Industrial Foregoing can do something like that. And then yeah, you could just disenchant it when you're done. Although with mending, you have to have would a what is that called? Fuck, armor stand. Would an armor stand be able to repair mending? Because mending only works if it's on on a player or an entity, I think. I guess it depends on if that entity can pick up experience. If it can't, then I guess not. I don't know. All right. So, ore laser setup number 2. Oh, it's just a regular lens. Whoops. Okay, so with this, I want to get netherrack. How do we set this up again? Item stone, pickup block. And then, oh yeah, we set this to blacklist. Okay. Variable card. Programmer. Programmer set to item? No, block. Item? Block. Block, block, block. Block of, why did I get my netherrack? There it is. Block. Netherrack. Netherrack? Thingy thing. Cool. This. Nope. Hello? Oh, that needs a cable connected to it. Right. That doesn't work. Alright, so pick up item block in blacklist. Wait, did I make the wrong importer? Oh, I made an exporter, didn't I? Oh, no. No world block importer. It's right. Oh, it just can't pull it, maybe? No, X. This aspects item out. Oh, item. Okay. That makes sense. Item. Narak. That. Okay. Cool. Then we'll do the same thing over here. And then the block placer we'll throw here. Actually, I should look under here to see what is. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I got room under here. I might have room under here. We'll see. What are you trying to send? All right. Where are you trying to send the block where the netherrack is? Into this, into a barrel. We're basically replicating the setup right now. I just don't have the barrel set up yet. Ooh, Oh no, game, don't do this to me. Alright, well this is gonna be a little messy, but we'll live. Oh, right. That needs to be gravel. There we go. Now we're getting some netherrack. Perfect stuff. placer. Okay. So now I just need an item card in here, which will extract just everything, I guess. And then I need an energy card here. No. Sad. Okay. So that is an energy card. That's nothing. The top is the extract. Grab another barrel. Throw that on top. Oh yeah, what is this thing called again? Item interface. Okay. Cool. So I have one left over. Oh crap! I didn't set up the frickin' wrench. I guess theoretically I could break this too. Oh, I need to silk touch this too. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, there we go. That should eventually produce us the netherite. No, nether ancient debris. There we go. That should eventually produce us the ancient debris we need for the advanced machine frames. Okay, cool. And that's what the pink slime is that we've been working on kind of up until this point as well. That's not too bad. So now it's just a bit of a waiting game. I don't really feel like going to the nether to mine this stuff just because it can be kind of pain in the rear. But yeah, okay. Cool. So all the ores should be taken care of then going into the drawer system. All right. Trying to think here. So that will get me the ancient debris we eventually need. We have plenty of diamonds now. We need some of these, which shouldn't be too terribly hard either, now that we have latex. And this is all in the dissolution chamber, so that's pretty easy. So I guess the next thing I need to look up is stasis chamber. We need gas here for that. If you can stasis the warden, that is. I don't know. Fluid laser. I think we have the diamonds for that. It's just diamonds mainly. Soul laser. That's kind of fun. Nice. Okay. All right. I think I should be able to manage most of this. I might have to go grab some skulk sensors from the biome, but I think I should be able to manage most of this other MFR industrial foregoing stuff in the next kind of video for, what would this be, for Monday? So I think that's what we're going to do is I'll find the time to go through with this on Monday. And by that time, we should have plenty of stuff kind of backlogged, so I don't have to worry too much about it. That'll be for Monday's episode. I actually have no idea when I'm going to do that right now, just because I don't know how my schedule is going to look. I do know tomorrow I'm only supposed to be scheduled 9 to 5 again. So in theory, if I rush home, instead of going to get like oh yeah, so today after work, because I wasn't sure what to expect at work or whatever. So I ran to like the convenience store or general, not convenience store, that's incorrect. Walmart, Target. I'm trying to think what's similar to Walmart and Target. Kind of has a little bit of everything. Kind of hardware, clothes, groceries, kind of everything in there. A little bit of everything. But I ran over to Walmart and grabbed. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that was a thing we had on the server. Good to know. I don't have anything on the ground, so that's fine. And if it is on the ground, it shouldn't be there, and it's fine. So I'm trying to think here. So, oh yeah, so after work, after working today, I realized, Jesus Christ, who has items on the ground? Who the fuck has items on the ground right now, and why? That's a fair bit of items. Oh man. Holy. Yeah, I got off of work today, and I'm like, all right, my shoes are soaked. Because it's car wash, right? So you're getting a little wet sometimes. So I went and got like a boot dryer. Even though they're shoes, not boots, but I mean it's all the same, right? But no, I had a change of shoes in my car, so I took my work shoes off, and they were steaming. Granted, it's cold outside, so it makes sense why they were steaming. But it just made me laugh. I was wearing soaking wet shoes, but they were still steaming. Wait, what's gonna be devastating for Fluke's production? Oh, you mean the ore laser item clear? Oh, I mean, yeah, that's fair. Item clear could be. I mean, yes and no. If you do it the wrong time, sure, but I don't think we're gonna have a problem with that. And if anything, oh, actually, no, it's not an issue. Not an issue at all. Well, I mean, not for late game at least. Because we have the reaction chamber. And this is just basic. Oh, advanced AE, the add-on. Okay. Does AE normally have this? No, it's just advanced AE. So yeah, advanced AE adds the reaction chamber, and you can do all this within a block. So there's really no need to frick with in-world crafting anymore. And the benefit of this is look at your inputs. 16, 16, 16. You get a free 16 items out of that. Normally this would only produce 32 items, and now you're getting double that basically, which is huge. So definitely worth doing this at some point. Oh man. All right. All right, everyone. I do apologize. I'm gonna actually end the stream here. I know it's a fair bit earlier, and I know I started late today. But I'm gonna try to go get some sleep because I am I'm literally falling asleep here. I'm just like trying to keep my eyes open. It is killing me. Not working in 3 months and then having to go back to work is destroyed me. And I had some crazy anxiety last night, so I did not get much sleep. So anyways, thanks for stopping by, hanging out. We will be back tomorrow. I should get off at 5, so I should be able to rush home and get here by 6. So we should have a normal stream time tomorrow. And I plan on getting some actual good sleep tonight. So yeah, we'll catch you folks tomorrow. We'll be doing some more of this stuff. Hopefully, I'll be just a little bit more awake and hopefully less sore. But we'll see. And maybe I'll have more stories to tell because my brother-in-law didn't work today, but works tomorrow. So I will have some discussion, I'm sure. And I'll have a better idea for stream schedule going forward as well because I'll get my 2-week schedule tomorrow. So. Yep. Have a good night, folks. We will catch you later. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Bye.